Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. So today's topic for our pick a card is going to be, where are you on your path? Okay. So I feel like this reading will be helpful for those of you that might be kind of currently going through a challenge, maybe a struggle or a decision you have to make, or something you could currently be dealing with in your life at this time, whether it is personal, having to do with a romantic relationship, maybe your dating life, or, you know, your personal healing journey, whatever it is that you've got going on. Okay, so with this reading, we're not going to use any crystals today, but I am going to be choosing one of these cards. We're going to do 3 piles, and so it will be whatever little kitten comes out for you. And this is from the Witch Cats, Little Witch Cats Oracle. And this is available on Etsy for those of you that are wanting to purchase it for yourself. The creator also has another deck, as this one is the second one. The first one was called the Spirit Cats. I have both of them, but we're using just this one today, the Witch Cats. So we're going to choose one of these cards to help you with choosing your pile today. If you do feel drawn to more than one, that is perfectly okay. Just go with whatever your intuition is telling you. So we're going to be seeing, where are you on your path, and then kind of getting some messages from Spirit that might be able to help you with wherever you're at. Okay, maybe some of you could be in the middle of a career change, or, you know, going into a relationship, coming out of a relationship, reassessing your finances, or your career choice, trying to align with your soul's purpose, whatever it might be. So let's see what comes through for you. Okay, so let's choose something for pile 1. Where are you on your path? Where is pile number 1 on their path? And I'm going to save the message that is on the back of this card until we get to your reading, so that's not really going to interfere with you choosing which one you feel the most drawn to. So pile 1, this is your cat here. Where are you on your path? Pile number 2. Pile number 2, where are you on your path? Pile 2. All right, so pile number 3. Where are you on your path, pile 3? Where is pile number 3 on their path? And that is going to be for pile number 3. Okay, so I'm going to give you a close look here. So we have pile 1 here, pile 2 in the center, and then pile number 3 on the far right. Where are you on your path? Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the cats. I'm going to put them down here if you want to pause it, and just take some time to see which one is calling to you the most for where are you on your path, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with this cat here, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out, where are you on your path? I'm going to put this cat up here. We will look at the message a little bit Later, we're going to start with some tarot, and then I'm going to pull some oracle, and we'll kind of get an overall picture of where you're at on your path and any additional guidance, messages, advice from Spirit. Pile 1, where are you on your path? Where is pile number 1 on their path? We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Death card. Where is pile number 1 on their path? We have the Star. So beautiful energies coming through. Let's see what else. Pile 1, where are you on your path? We have the Empress. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords and also the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at your little cat and see what's going on here. But your major arcana that you have here are the Empress, the Death card, and the Star. And the Hierophant is at the bottom. Okay, all right, so it makes a lot of sense. So let's see. We have living the ritual, and it says, meet Rumi. He lights a candle each morning to greet the rising sun. He bows to the willow tree and sings to the marigolds. When the sky turns inky black, he fills a bowl with seawater for the moon to drink and makes wishes on the stars. He weaves magic and intention into every moment. For him, nothing is outside the sacred circle. Everything, no matter how mundane, can be infused with meaning and crafted with beauty. Pause before each activity and cultivate the feeling and spirit you would like to bring to it. Let the entirety of your day be a living, breathing, moving ritual, an act of poetry. Okay, so with this energy here, this makes me feel that you were in a place on your path right now where you are focusing more on doing things, creating things, manifesting things within your life with intention. Okay, with clear intention. And I love the energies that you have here, because with the Hierophant as the overall bottom of the deck energy, the Hierophant is about lessons. This is about learning, gaining wisdom and knowledge through our experience, taking a look at what our beliefs have been. Are they currently serving us? Are there things that we need to change? Many of you, and what I was kind of getting from this card here is a lot of third eye, crown chakra activations for you in terms of certain things being illuminated for you. And I feel like it might be surrounding certain beliefs that you might have that you are healing and clearing here. You're moving away from a place of illusion and from any self-sabotaging thoughts or fears and things that might be kind of coming to the surface. Things that you've been holding on to, I feel like, with the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands for some of you could be that right now you're at a place where you are just coming to the end of a very challenging cycle With the 10 of Wands energy, this can be when we are feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of extra weight that we could be carrying energetically, or it could be something that you're currently going through in your life right now, meaning that you could be working super long hours, you know, really putting in a lot of effort into something. And it really kind of makes me feel that you right now, you're in a place where there's many challenges that you are overcoming at this point on your path. There's a lot of healing that's taking place within you as well. I feel like many of you are getting really in tune with the energy of your feminine energy within, with the Empress. So there's a lot of transformation that is taking place within the feminine energy, and that is being more attuned to your intuition, to your creative energy, to transformation, to change, to growing, to finding renewal within inside of the self, and really about having a dream or a vision of the way in which you would like things to manifest for your future. There's a lot of foresight here, thinking ahead, planning ahead, identifying where you may be self-sabotaging, and being able to work towards healing and releasing the energetic weight that is being held onto because of certain ways of thinking, maybe from the past, certain beliefs that you might be taking a look at to work towards changing those. And I feel like many of you are on this path of abundance, of love, of a sense of independence, a sense of autonomy, a sense of you truly stepping into your feminine energy here, okay? So regardless of what gender you are, the feminine energy with the Empress is full of prosperity and abundance and fertility, growth, expansion, creation, manifestation. And many of you are doing that through healing a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your insecurities, fears, any type of victim mentality, any type of self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviors are ones that you are really kind of taking a good look at, I feel like, the self, and moving through illusion so that you're better able to handle things. And I'm seeing the 6 of Wands energy here, which is all about overcoming, you know, certain challenges, whether that is inner conflict or, you know, the 6 of Wands is also about recognition, about validation, about appreciation. And that could be that you are, you know, making certain milestones within your path to overcome certain things. And then also, I feel like taking a closer look at, like I said, the things that you want to create for the future. Some of you have just recently planted the seed for something new, or are at a place right now where you're making some type of choice or decision over starting something new, beginning something new. Some of you could be a creative project. With the Queen of Wands energy here, this is a lot of passion, a lot of creative energy. You know, some of you might be feeling a little bit indecisive or a little bit stuck with a plan or with a decision, but I feel like that is where you are learning to really kind of tune into the self and really putting your energy towards something that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel fulfilled. That's, many of you could be making plans for creating abundance, stability, security, long-term, and really at a point right now where you're choosing to follow your heart, right? Like I said, this energy to me, living the ritual, is living your life from a place of more focused intention. So this can be a huge transformation that is taking place within you, where you're very conscious of everything that is being manifested in your life at this time, and also looking to how you can start to change or shift things in your favor, which is the way that I'm kind of reading this energy here. Okay, so really beautiful. Many of you are kind of like having these visions, these dreams of things that you want to create and manifest into your life, and moving towards your destiny. Many of you getting into alignment with what your purpose is, okay, is kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's get some more messages. Where is pile number 1 on their path? Where is pile number 1 on their path? Lots of healing, lots of nurturing. Where is pile number 1 on their path? We have gratitude. Yeah, I'm feeling many of you, even though there have been some challenging things that you've gone through, there is an energy of gratitude here for all of the personal, I feel like, transformation. Many of you might already kind of be experiencing an increase in your abundance. Okay. We have prayer objects here. So many of you might even be using little spiritual tools. Here in this picture, we can see some crystals. We've got little amulets here. So many of you might be really kind of like I said, this is very focused intention. Maybe some of you have picked up a spiritual practice where, like I said, you're just being more conscious of your manifestations. Let's see what else. Where are you on your path? Pile number 1. We have the crossroads here. Like I said, some of you could be where you're making some type of choice or decision with pursuing a certain dream. Some of you might even be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, confused, and having to make a decision here. Okay? You might feel like there's a lot of options, or you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and feeling of not wanting to make the wrong choice. Okay? Some of you could potentially be in an environment that you're not comfortable with, and maybe this has created also a lot of stress for you. And you may be kind of in a place right now where you are maybe, say, recognizing what your worth is, what your value, reassessing whether or not you feel like you are being recognized, maybe in a relationship or at a job, and thinking about future, thinking about some type of change, because we do have the Death card. So some of you might even be deciding to, you know, stop working at a place or letting go of a relationship that doesn't serve you, and really focusing on becoming more single, more independent. Might be something for some of you. Where are you on your path? Pile number 1. We have the ego spirit. Yeah, and I can definitely see, because you have your 6 of Wands here, the 3 of Wands. Both of these images have birds that are kind of like mid-flight. You've got the owl here and also a dove. Looks like a little dove here. And then you have the eagle here. So to me, there is this higher perspective of looking at things from a higher perspective. Like I said, I'm getting lots of third eye crown chakra energy. There's also a feeling of expansion and perception here. Expansion, perception, freedom. Where are you on your path? Also, this eagle is above the clouds. Above the clouds. So this can be really moving out of a space of clouded energy and moving into a higher space where you can tap into that wisdom and knowledge from within that is leading and guiding you. We also have honesty here. So some of you can also be being really honest with yourself about certain situations, certain ways of thinking that are kind of helping you to tune into the self. Where is pile number 1 on their path? Whoa. We've got as above, so below. We have, again, the Death card. And then we have rebirth here. Okay, so we've got death and rebirth. And then the as above, so below to me is also very magician energy. But it's really about you creating here, manifesting. There's some type of change, transformation that is taking place within you. At the bottom of the deck, we do have acceptance here, right? So maybe some of you are coming to a place of accepting your life or certain situations for what they are. Also accepting the things that you cannot change, right? Yeah, we've got new perspective right underneath that. So I'm kind of wanting to, especially for those of you that literally feel like you are at a crossroads, I want to see what Spirit's advice and guidance is for you. Okay, so for pile number 1, Spirit, what is their message about the crossroads? What is their advice and guidance about being at the crossroads on their path? What is the message for pile 1 about the crossroads? We have the 3 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a choice to make here. And I feel like the 2 of Pentacles is about weighing your options. And I feel like some of you could be going back and forth over something. And I feel like with having the 3 of Cups energy here, which is also connected into the Empress, many of you, if you are feeling confused about something, there's the 7 of Pentacles, there's a need for you with your message here to be patient, okay? To really take some time to pause and really take a look at whatever this is that you've got going on in your life right now. Maybe it's, I don't know, like I said, it could be a job, it could be a relationship stuff that you've got going on. But the 7 of Pentacles really asks us to take a pause and reassess and reevaluate what we are investing our time and energy into. Okay, many of you may have really been working really hard at putting in the effort, solid effort, dedicated effort into something, and you may be feeling a little bit frustrated that maybe it's not quite manifesting, not happening fast enough, right? So for some of you, this can be a need for patience, okay? Maybe with this change or this rebirth that you're going through, this healing that you're going through. I'm feeling with the 3 of Cups energy here that with your crossroads, with your decision or choice you have to make here, that Spirit is wanting you to connect with others. And this could be friends, it could be siblings, it could be family members, it could be coworkers, and to surround yourself with people that are supportive, because the 3 of Cups is also a card of joy, happiness, celebration. So I feel like Spirit's saying that even though you are at this crossroads right now, really come to a place of accepting and knowing that even regardless of what the circumstances are, whether it's a challenging situation or it's something that you're going into with, you know, a very positive mindset, regardless of where you're at, I feel like your spirit team is kind of wanting you to recognize that you're in this place now on your path of change, of transformation, of the whole death and rebirth process. And even though it might not feel like everything is all the way put together and everything might not be perfect right now, that your spirit guides are proud of you, you know, for what you have been able to accept, acknowledge, work on changing, that it is a time for celebration, because many of you may have, you know, be coming to this crossroads in your life, and this in itself can be something that is reason to celebrate, right? Because sometimes we go through life on autopilot, right? Where we don't have any real conscious awareness of our choices and our decisions and what's influencing them. And I feel like with this, with the, you know, the living ritual here, like I said, I feel like you are choosing and making decisions with more conscious awareness, with intention, right? That what you want wants you, and that you are focusing on creating that. And then we also have the Magician, right, underneath the deck. So this is a beautiful place of you bringing forth everything that you wish to create and letting go of any energies, thoughts, anything that is holding you back. And recognizing, many of you are in a place on your path where you are realizing your power. The power in your words, the power in your thoughts, and how they are bringing about sometimes unwanted things. Sometimes our manifestation powers are so strong that we really start to take notice that when we are thinking negative, or, you know, we have those moods that we get into where we're just kind of sucked into this negativity, that it's manifesting more of that negativity. So many of you are I feel like, are really starting to pay close attention to how your own energy is impacting, how much influence I feel like you have over your manifestations, and being more, I don't want to just say careful. I feel like you're being more discerning, maybe with certain people, with certain energy, with paying really close attention. Maybe, like I said, you could be even noticing certain things, right? Like, oh, when I hang out with this person, it puts me in a lower vibrational energy, and then I kind of get stuck in it, and then I manifest more negativity towards me. But then I notice when I hang out with this other person, or I feel happy today, and I do XYZ, that it kind of brings in more positive, powerful energy. So I just feel like you guys are at this place where you're recognizing what's working, what's not, what needs changing, what needs shifting, how your own energy is influencing what is manifesting in your life, and how can you start to shift these energies into a more controlled, focused intention of, not saying that you have to keep your thoughts positive like every single minute of the day, but I feel like you guys are really being, I just feel like a very clear energy of just focus and determination that is coming in here. You're seeing the higher perspective. You're seeing yourself and your path and the path before you, ahead of you, in a completely different way, which is really beautiful. Where many of you may not have seen or paid attention to, I feel like there's this whole shift that is happening for you, where you are really starting to truly come into your power and awareness of self, and of where you are directing and focusing your energy towards creating more abundance within yourself, within your life. There's major, I feel like, progress that's happening here for you. And maybe for some of you, like I said, there could be a choice that you have to make here, where you literally feel like you are at a crossroads with something. And I am feeling like Spirit is saying to you, connect with others, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can, explain certain things to, or talk to, feel comfortable opening up to, and sharing what your thoughts and your feelings are. Some of you, it can literally be Spirit telling you here to follow your heart, the things that bring you joy, the things that make you happy within your life. So I want to get a little bit more. Where is pile number 1 on their path? Where is pile number 1 on their path? Temperance. Yeah, so we got a lot of transmuting energy here, a lot of healing, a lot of balance, okay? Restoring balance into your life. We have leadership. So many of you, look at this lion here. Many of you are stepping into a place where you are taking accountability, you're taking responsibility, you're taking the lead when it comes to, and I love that you have this here because it reminds me very much of masculine energy, and then you also have the feminine here as well. So there's a lot of balance happening within you. Being in the driver's seat, we have the deer spirit here. I'm just gonna, yeah, we have the deer spirit, which is a very intuitive energy. Many of you, shifting into this place where you are more heart-centered, intuition kind of centered way of living life and making choices, making decisions, versus, like I said, the autopilot. Where are you on your path? Raising your vibration, right? Raising your vibration. Working towards acknowledging what is keeping you, for some of you, in that lower frequency energy. We have harmony here. Warrior. I love that. A beautiful energy, pile 1. And then we have meditation. Yeah, so like I said, we have intuition at the bottom. Intuition, and we have clairsentience. And Mother Earth is right underneath that. So all is well. I love it. I love it. Wheel of Fortune. Being in the flow. Going with the flow. Honoring where your intuition is leading and guiding you. And some of you, it's like the intuition is leading you in a place and you're honoring that flow, right? You're honoring the way in which the energies are shifting or changing, and you're moving along with them. Maybe that means your intuition is leading you towards a certain direction, and you take that first step with this energy of leadership, which is action, the masculine energy, to go along with that flow of where spirit is guiding you. And many of you with the clairsentience here, this is empathic abilities, feeling. And I feel for many of you connecting more into nature. We have Mother Earth here with a little heart. So many of you may also be very tuned into the collective's energy as well, and noticing the change or the shifting, the raising of vibration. Okay, especially as a collective, we're shifting in from the 3D to the 4D and 5D. Many of you are leveling up, and you're feeling it. You're feeling the shift. I know I am. Yeah. So it's like you're feeling more, I feel like, of a sense of peace, that spirit is kind of giving you confirmation that everything, all is well. All is well. You're shifting, you're changing, you're going with the flow. You're, like I said, learning how to accept things as you are. Okay? Many of you are really working towards getting your chakras aligned and bringing yourself into balance. It says, I am divine, connected, expressive, love, strong, creative, safe. And this is all the way through the chakras, from the root all the way to the crown, getting into alignment, which is beautiful. Headed towards your destiny, towards your wish fulfillment. Okay? And I know some of you are going to ask, this is the Healer's Dream Oracle. It's also available on Etsy. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Whatever you're doing, pile 1, just keep going. Keep going. Know that all is well. Know that you are on the right path. Know that wherever spirit is guiding you, leading you towards, trust your intuition. Some of you, yes, might need to take action, right? Let's just say if the flow is leading you away from a certain job, a certain relationship, and there's a need for you to step in and take action towards doing whatever you need to take care of, and then honoring that flow of where your intuition is guiding you. Okay, I love this. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with this card here, this little cat with the rainbow, this is going to be a reading. So I'm going to save this message until after we've pulled some of your tarot to see where are you on your path. Okay. Pile number 2, where are you on your path? Okay, I am getting this energy here of moving into a place of authenticity or discovering your true self. Some of you might be on a path of really trying to, like, a self-discovery, I feel like. I feel like for some of you, it could be searching for the deeper meaning of life, or even really working. I'm getting healing energy here, working on healing, working on wanting to live a life with more purpose, more passion. And this might include really taking some time to discover yourself. Some of you might even be feeling a little bit lost as you're trying to figure it out. Okay. But many of you, I feel like you're on this journey of healing, of self-discovery, of stepping into your true, authentic self. Pile number 2, where are you on your path? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. Okay, I'm also getting this energy here of really, with whatever opportunities are coming your way, ones that could be available to you now or even in the near future, many of you, I feel like you're really taking an approach of really being more discerning and, how do I explain this? Like more taking your time with where you put your time and energy. Like taking time for considering. Instead of just kind of jumping into something, you're being more mindful of where you're putting your energy, who you're giving your energy to. Which might mean that you're moving a little slow for some of you. You could be really careful, little baby steps, right, towards a goal, making sure that every step that you take moving forward is in alignment with what you ultimately want. So I definitely feel like there's this energy of discernment. Is this in alignment with me? Many of you are healing here. Working on bringing the mind to a state of peace, a state of calm, resting, recovering, healing, maybe even focusing on meditation practice for some of you. I'm hearing integration as well, integrating things that you've learned from experiences that you might have recently gone through, or things that are coming up for you now to heal. Pile 2, where are you on your path? The Three of Wands. Yeah, so there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of foresight here. There's anticipation, waiting. Some of you are manifesting love, a new job opportunity. Okay, there's this energy of waiting for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands. Anticipation, waiting, thinking ahead, planning ahead, thinking about the future. Where is pile number 2 on their path? We have the Eight of Wands and also the Death card. Some of you could be waiting or anticipating communication from someone. For some of you, you're waiting on to hear messages or news. And this could even be about some type of change. I'm feeling it for some of you. It could be a job change. Like if you've applied for a job recently, or, you know, maybe if you were trying to move a new place, you know, and waiting to hear back from that. But we've got the Death card here as your major arcana. So where you're at on your spiritual path is change, is transformation, is bringing an end to things in your life that are no longer serving you. Maybe there have been certain things that have come to an end. We have the Eight of Cups energy here. So many of you are letting go, walking away from things that are no longer serving you, and onto moving towards things that bring about more fulfillment for you, right? That could be recognizing a certain relationship, a certain job, a certain way of thinking, a certain pattern of behavior that you have, that you're really working towards changing the self. And we have Judgment here, which means that many of you are going through this whole rebirth process, death and rebirth, where you are integrating. You're thinking about what lessons have been learned from the cycles that you've gone through and how you can integrate that moving forward. Many of you are in a place where you are working towards forgiveness, towards healing, towards releasing resentment, anger, heartache, pain, so that you are able to find renewal within inside of yourself. Many of you could be awakening to aligning with your soul's purpose. Some of you could be in the process where you are literally going through an awakening and channeling information, messages from spirit that are leading you and guiding you on your path moving forward. And some of you are a little bit unsure about trusting this new path. And so many of you are working on, I feel like, facing your fears at this time, learning to be more confident, learning to be more in your power here to move towards is 10 of Cups that I'm seeing at the bottom. Some of you, yes, we've got the King of Pentacles energy here towards security, towards stability. And maybe that is, maybe you're being more selective when it comes to your romantic partners for some of you, right? Someone that is fully invested into you, letting go of people who are not giving you the time, the energy. You're working towards bringing about more sense of stability and security within the self, to be able to stand alone, to be able to be at a place where you might even be taking certain risks when it comes to your career field or to applying for new jobs, ones that are going to help you to really elevate yourself in terms of your position, management, executive, owning your own business, making more money. Okay. Happiness. So let's take a look at what your little cat, and many of you are starting down a new path with this Page of Wands, following a creative pursuit or feeling excited. Some of you could be traveling, relocating. Let's look at your cat here. So some of you, this could even be travel here with the 8 of Wands. Celebration. It says, meet Pixie Puff. She is the princess of parties, the empress of extravaganzas, and the fairy of festivals. She raises an effervescent glass of rainbows. She bounces, prances, and dances with her friends. She celebrates the sun rising and the full moon shining. She praises your performances, your creations, and achievements. And she delights in the simple yet wondrous gift of your existence. You are worthy of celebration. Invite Pixie Puff into your heart and infuse your day with rainbows, congratulations, smiles, and festivity. So this is a really beautiful energy. Maybe for some of you, this is taking a lot of strength and courage within you to also move on from certain things, let go of certain things, and move towards ultimately what is going to bring you fulfillment. So this is you coming to a place where you are learning to be strong enough to move towards that which brings you fulfillment, happiness, you know, willing to make change in your life, feeling courageous enough to make change. And some of you could still be, you know, in the middle of that process where you're looking at your life and thinking ahead and planning ahead and saying, okay, how can I change this? How can I live a life that is more fulfilling, that is more abundant? And recognizing, and I feel like being honest with yourself about what's in alignment with you and what isn't, and having the strength and the courage to be able to then let go of those things, right? Whether it is your own fears, your own insecurities, it could be a certain job, a certain work environment, a relationship, a habit that you might have, and being able to be more cautious, more planned, more disciplined for many of you. allowing your creative energy to be something that also leads you, your intuition, and being comfortable with that, learning how to be comfortable with trusting yourself. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 2. Where are you on your path? Some of you are clearing karma here. Closing out karmic cycles. Okay, pile 2. Where are you on your path? Believe. Okay. And being that you have the 10 of Cups energy here, to me that this is you believing that you are worthy. You are worthy of this 10 of Cups. You are worthy of living a life that is filled with joy, that is filled with happiness, that is one that makes you feel fulfilled in ways that you'd only dreamed about. You're starting to shift into a mindset of not only believing that you are worthy of this, but that it is possible. That it is possible for you to be able to achieve that with, maybe for some of you, hard work, discipline, organization, focus, being open and receptive to where the universe is guiding you. Let's see what else. Pile number 2. Where are you on your path? Maybe this is something where you are keeping hope, or hope is something that is being restored for you. Discover. Okay. So many of you could be discovering something new about yourself. It could be that you're feeling inspired towards discovering a new way of thinking, a new way of doing, exploring a new path in your life. Where is pile number 2 on their path? Rebirth. Rebirth. And that is what we got here with your Judgment card. Where are you on your path? Pile number 2. Dream travel. So maybe for some of you, you do have a dream of traveling. Maybe some of you are doing a lot of daydreaming. Places you want to go. I'm feeling a lot of imagination here. A lot of creative energy. Many of you might be traveling in your dreams, literally. Literally traveling in your dreams. I don't know. I'm getting maybe for some of you having like very supernatural experiences, very vivid dreams, astral traveling. Some of you could be newly connecting in with Source, with your spirit guides, with your ancestors, and discovering you have certain spiritual gifts and abilities that are coming online for you. Where are you on your path? Pile number 2. Acts of kindness. Okay. Acts of kindness. So some of you, this reminds me of the I'm feeling it's really kind of putting you in this flow here where you are someone who could be giving so much of yourself to others, to helping others, to guiding others, to assisting others, to maybe could be friends, family, coworkers, anybody in your life. You can even be on the receiving end of other people giving to you. Okay. Let's see what else. Where are you on your path? Pile number 2. The wolf spirit. And also a new perspective. Well, we're definitely seeing with this card here, this energy of balance, the shadow and light, or yin and yang. But with the wolf spirit, this energy is also very much, some of you, I feel like this can also be talking about family, being that wolves are, you know, usually running in packs. It's also a very protective energy here. So some of you can be very protective of your own energy at this time. But some of you may also be feeling called to lead, guide others, teach others, share knowledge, share wisdom. And some of you might even feel like you are alone. Some of you might even feel like you're alone at this time. Let's see what else. Where are you on your path? Pile number, as above, so below. Which is very magician-like energy here. Okay, understanding creation, manifestation. We have the moon. The moon. Many of you, I feel like with the wolf spirit here, are kind of feeling this inner calling. Okay, this inner calling, unleashing, kind of like the wild within. Like I said, I'm kind of getting this energy as your authentic self. There's something deeper calling you from within. And then we have honesty here. So maybe for some of you, that's being at a place where you're starting to be, maybe say, more honest with yourself about certain people, certain situations that you're in or currently going through. Maybe being completely honest with yourself about your feelings, about your emotions, about certain habits or certain fears that you might have, and really kind of bringing them to the forefront of your mind. I feel like many of you are at a place where you're facing your fears. Facing your fears and learning to be more in tune with your intuition here. Where are you at on your path? New beginnings. New beginnings. Where is pile 2 on their path? Abundance. I love it. Many of you on that path, right? From going to the Knight of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles. We also have prayer objects here. Many of you could be starting to work with doing certain rituals, maybe praying a lot, maybe working with crystals. I'm seeing little bottles with crystals in it here, certain amulets. I feel like in a lot more focused intention. Okay, those of you that practice magic, especially with this as above, so below energy here. Maybe some of you are working on manifesting more abundance into your life. Let's get one more. Where are you on your path? Some of you might be feeling a little confused, okay, as you're tapping into learning to, like I said, tap in and trust your intuition. And then we also have victory here. So for some of you, it can even be that you are recognizing certain things and being able to let go, bringing awareness to certain things within you, overcoming certain challenges, even if those are ones that are your own, like your own limiting beliefs that you're overcoming here. Many of you, this new beginning could be getting your dream job, or you know, meeting the one and feeling victorious in that way as well. Okay, I actually want to get one more here. Tiger spirit. Yeah, definitely feeling this powerful energy that's kind of almost like it's trying to emerge for some of you and coming out of you. Learning to really stand up to your fears, your doubts, the uncertainty, the unknown. Many of you could be taking great leaps of learning to step outside of your comfort zone, learning to change or shift your perspective. Is another thing that I'm seeing here. Okay. I know some of you are going to ask, what deck is this? It is the Healer's Dream Oracle that is available on Etsy, but I will have the name listed in the description box for you guys, as I always do. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with this cat here, this is going to be your reading. So I am going to save the message for this card until after we've pulled your tarot. So our topic today is, where are you on your path? So let's see. Pile number 3. Where are you on your path? Where is pile number 3 on their path? I'm almost kind of getting this energy, and I know this won't resonate for all of you, but I'm almost kind of like, where Spirit is kind of saying, like, I just want to crawl into a hole right now. Like, maybe that for some of you, there's something really challenging that you're going through, maybe trying to escape from, or I don't know if this is maybe an environment, maybe a situation you're going through, like just wanting to just escape. Like maybe there's, I don't know, it could be maybe some overwhelming anxiety, pain, maybe a job that you don't like, that you feel is just not resonating for you any longer, or a relationship, and there's just kind of like this feeling of escapism, like I don't want to feel this right now, wanting to just something to shift, something to change. Okay, there's a lot of healing. Some of you could literally be like right in the thick of it, of dealing with a lot of not so great feelings and emotions. I don't know, we could have regret here, pain, grief, feeling disappointed or hopeless even for some of you. Let's see what else. Where are you on your path, pile number 3? Discouraged, I'm hearing for some of you. 8 of Wands. Where are you on your path? The Hierophant. Yeah, some of you could be going through some maybe major lessons. The Star. The Knight of Wands. Any of you are working towards finding renewal and healing within yourself. Working on trying to transmute energy. We have the Lovers. Knight of Cups. Some of you are healing from a breakup or from a love situation. Queen of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you're working towards... This almost feels like there's a choice or a decision here for some of you. Following your heart. Some of you are having like a vision or a plan in mind. Some of you, this involves travel, waiting for news, waiting for a message here, some type of communication. Some of you, this almost feels like wanting a fresh start, wanting a new start, wanting to get out of a stuck or a stagnant energy. Okay, let's see what your little cat says here. The inner child. And it says, meet Pearling. She is the wide-eyed kitten within, vulnerable and longing to be hugged. She is the unbridled essence of who you are. She is also the part of you that is riddled with the suffering of your first wounds in this world. Take a moment with your inner child and ask them how they are feeling. Do not try to fix them. Just listen with compassion. Let them know that they are seen. What they are feeling is perfectly understandable and natural. Even in their fear, their anger, or their pain, you love them unconditionally. Hold your inner child in the golden light of complete acceptance. So maybe for some of you, you're healing, working on healing the inner child. Some of you could even have romantic situations ongoing right now, or even an ex-partner. It doesn't even have to be something you're currently going through right now, that have triggered the inner child. Many of you, I feel like there's lessons in love here that you're healing. Releasing attachment can also be something. I am getting, though, for some of you in this pile, some of you are in an environment that you're not wanting to be in. And I don't know if this is work for you or this is a home life that maybe you're not so comfortable. Like there's a wanting of shift or change here. And for many of you, the inner child is being triggered in some way. And I feel like this is really helping you to find balance and union within yourself, many of you through the healing. Some of you can be working on releasing certain beliefs that you have, that you've held on to since you were a child. Okay. Some of you, I'm feeling this desire for traveling, for change, for wanting to just feel at peace. Some of you, I feel like there's a lot going on for some of you in your personal life. Either dealing with a lot of stress, feeling extra challenged, feeling like you've got a lot on your plate. Some of you are having difficulties with like stepping outside of the comfort zone in order to make this shift. Okay. I'm kind of want to see what this Four of Pentacles is. The Empress. The Five of Swords. Yeah, some of you are really working towards releasing victim mentality. Some of you, oh my goodness, okay. Again, I'm getting this energy here of feeling defeated, feeling challenged, being stuck in an environment. Some of you might be in a marriage, okay, with children, and stuck in a situation with a partner that is not so good to you, not so nice to you, okay? A very specific message that's coming through with that, and not wanting to be in that environment, wanting to get out of it. Okay, it's definitely something that's coming through here. But maybe not knowing how is what I'm getting here. And for you, I feel like your guidance is coming through here is of really recognizing what your worth is, okay, in this situation. For others of you, I feel like there's a healing within your feminine energy, a nurturing here with the Empress, especially with the inner child. Many of you could be working towards healing the energy with a feminine, meaning your mother, grandmother, the family line, or even your own wounded feminine energy that you are healing here, to be able to find balance within inside of yourself. Many of you are starting to see things clearly, like you're starting to shift into the ability to see through illusion, that maybe the illusion had kept you stuck in the past or in certain ways of thinking where you were not able to perceive a certain situation clearly. Many of you are having this clarity. Some of you might have a tendency to self-sabotage your relationships, your friendships, family dynamics. Many of you are healing a wounded inner child. Words or actions that may have happened that have hurt you in the past, that you're working towards healing here as well, to restore balance, renewal. Pile number 3, where are you on your path? The Hierophant again, look at that. Lessons. There's lessons here right now. Major lessons, major spiritual lessons. And that could even be looking at what your own beliefs are. We have clairsentience in reverse. Okay. To me, this is because the clairsentience is being an empath. And I'm feeling that there's a lot of blocked feelings and emotions here. There's a lot of purging, a lot of clearing. Some of you have empathic abilities, and there could be a lot of feelings and emotions that you're needing to work towards releasing, healing, honoring. Many of you have spiritual gifts that are not as how do I want to say? They're not as what is the right word for this? they're not in their best state right now. There's healing that's needed for some of you with your inner child or with your feminine energy. And once you do that, these spiritual gifts that you have can fully come online. Okay. Healing water. So yes, definitely a message of healing that's taking place here. Many of you have, there's a lot of blocked or repressed emotions here. Flow. Where are you? Some of you may be blocking out things, okay, with that clairsentience in reverse. Some of you could be blocking out, like not wanting, some of you not wanting to feel your feelings, or things that you have suppressed for so long that they're just kind of building up here. Okay, we have the Tiger Spirit. Where are you on your path? Many of you that chose this pile, I feel like there's a lot that you've gone through in your life. A lot of very challenging situations that you've gone through. I'm definitely feeling the wounded feminine energy here. We have Dance. Where are you on your path? Pile number 3. Okay. We have All Is Well. And then we also have the Crossroads, which is coming in reverse, and also Family Healing. Okay. I don't know, maybe some of you have some family situations or living with family, trying to heal family dynamics here. It just kind of feels overall, especially with your crossroads and reverse here, it kind of reminds me of like the Two of Swords. Two of Swords energy. Or even the Two of Wands. Just kind of being at this place where, like I said, I feel for many of you it's like wanting change. Just wanting to feel good, stable, and have that be something, like wanting to just be at peace. Wanting to be at peace. Many of you are really working towards trying to shift and change energy here. Okay, restoring confidence. I feel like within yourself. Where is pile number 3 on their path? Raising your vibration. Working towards that. Yeah, we've got justice here with imagination. Many of you are clearing karmic energy here. Some of you, it's your family line. Okay, and I am feeling specifically for some of you, there's wounds around the feminine energy. Warrior is what Spirit's saying. You are a warrior, pile 3. I'm just feeling from this here. It's like there's been a lot of life really feeling like it's knocked you down, and just kind of feeling like there's just one thing after the next thing after the next thing that's happening here. I feel like there's a lot of trying to work towards clearing karma here, restoring balance, being able to restore order, I feel like, in your life by reclaiming the self. Wanting change, wanting better, wanting harmony, wanting more balance. I want to get some messages here with your crossroads here and see what your guidance is on that. Pile 3. And I feel like with this message of all is well is that many of you that might be feeling like you're just kind of like in this space right now, that Spirit is giving you this confirmation that all is well. You are being protected, even though at times it might not feel like it. But as you're kind of purging and clearing and healing all of this energy here, we've got the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So yes, many of you could be really working through some heavy feelings and emotions here. Okay, very heavy feelings and emotions, which could be guilt, it could be shame, it could be pain, loss, grief, regret, remorse. Three of Swords. That is pain, suffering, heartache. Okay. Some of you might even be at a crossroads with a relationship or even a job. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, in which you are coming to the realization that things might not be balanced. Okay. Things might not be balanced. Some of you could be in romantic connections in which you're finding that you might be the person who's putting forth all of the effort, all of the trying to fix things, trying to heal things, and the other person is just not. Or it could be the other way around. So I feel like you're really taking a look at, am I being paid my worth? Am I feeling like my energy is being returned to me, that I am receiving what I am putting out? Okay. Let's get some energy here surrounding the raising your vibration. And I feel like many of you are trying to, right? And I feel like for many of you, it is working here. With the Lover's energy here, you're restoring balance here. You're restoring harmony. We've got the Ace of Wands. Many of you could be channeling this energy into new creative projects or focusing on some type of new beginning here to help to elevate. Look at that. Page of Pentacles. Planting the seed for something new. A new start, a new beginning for yourself. We have Judgment here. Many of you can be coming into a place where you are aligning, awakening to your soul's purpose, to, you know, acknowledging what needs healing, what needs releasing, what can I let go of. There's a lot of beautiful transformative energy that's happening here. We have the Magician and the Four of Cups at the bottom. So with the Four of Cups energy here, some of you could have stayed in a state where you could be feeling bored. You could be feeling just overall discontent for certain situations happening in your life at this time and wanting an opportunity for growth or for change of some kind. And sometimes with the Four of Cups energy, we don't see what is right in front of us. We have a blind spot. There's something that we're not seeing. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like you're having this new clarity come in for you, where you're starting to see things clearly. And many of you are shifting into stepping into your power and taking control of your current situation. Or maybe you hadn't before, right? Because sometimes when we're in the Four of Cups energy, we could feel miserable. We could feel sad. We could feel, you know, like just kind of stuck in this energy that's deciding, okay, well, I guess my life always has to be this way. I guess it's not going to improve. I guess it's not going to get better. And it's like Spirit brings in so many different opportunities that are to help us to shift out of this energy. Maybe for some of you, you had gotten stuck and had not seen those opportunities that were available to you. But I feel like you're really shifting into this energy here of more in alignment with your higher self. Many of you are really working really hard towards changing a lot of your mindset and mentality and focusing on, you know, being more optimistic or even taking control of certain things in your life to be able to create something different. Learning to be more confident with trusting your intuition. Okay. Is what I'm seeing here. Okay. So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.